Alright, Rovers, today's guide is going to be a little bit different. We're just going to free talk and we're going to talk about the upcoming events that we can participate in on release. Starting with the Gifts of Thawing Frost. This is a 7-day login event. The first 4 days you will get 4 standard rolls, which is the Lustrous Tide. And then you get Sanhua at day 5. Then at day 6 and day 7 you get 4 limited banner rolls, which is used for rolling Jian and Yinlin. But Yinlin is not coming out at a later date, so they're called Radiant Tides. Next, we have Shadow and Recollection. This event is more of like an introduction to the ecosystem. It wants you to get used to like killing monsters and capturing them. And then it introduces you to the data bank, which is like your Pokedex and all that stuff. Next, we have Depths of the Illusive Realm. This is one of my favorite modes. It's pretty much a roguelite mode where every time you clear a stage, you can explore that stage to get hidden bonuses and buffs for your character. And then they have they added more stages. It used to be up to level 60, but they added level 65 and 70, which is so good because this mode is so fun. You'll come back here a lot. It'd be nice if they added all the way up to 100 because you just snowball in this mode, and when you're so snowballed, you want to keep going, but you can't. It ends. So every time you clear it, you get these items: Elusive Specimen, which is used in the shop; Resonance Potion used to level up your characters; Currency used to leveling up everything; and then you have the Memory Points. Memory Points are used for learning stuff. So like in this mode exclusively, you can upgrade your characters every time you complete a run, and these passive bonuses persist to all your runs. So the more you play this mode, the stronger you will get, and you'll have an easier time. Also, now that we've gone through the last bit, let's go over the shop of what we can obtain in this mode. So we can obtain a decent amount of Astrites. This is used for everything in the game, refreshing your wave plates or stamina, rolling for characters and stuff. We have XP potion for your leveling up your heroes or resonators, leveling up weapon materials, leveling up your echoes, shell credits. Oh, this one is a skin. This is in this world, when you explore the world, there's a chance for you to find a shiny or like a different color echoes, and if you kill them, you can capture them and apply that skin on any echoes that you own. But in this mode, it seems like you can buy the boss echo. So if you buy this phantom appearance, you can apply this shiny skin to your any echoes you want. And then we have these golden echoes. You can actually maybe get this early so that you can have a head start on a gold echo in the game. The stats might be RNG. You might get defense main stat, but hey, Gamba's Gamba. So it seems like you get a random 3-cost echo for this one, and then you get another random 5-star 3-cost echo. It's like a 5-star is the highest grade echo. It's like legendary. It could go purple, 4-star, rare blue, and under. So that should be it for the roguelite mode. It's super fun to do. I will probably have a deeper guide on this later, but since we're just we're quickly going over the events, and hopefully we don't yap too long, let's go to the next event. So next event, we have Rumbling Hollows. So in this mode, this is like the tower mode. If you go in the Tower of Adversity, it's kind of like, I guess you would say, I don't want to say anything, but let's go fast travel to the area first. It'll be easier if I show you guys what this mode's about. So in this mode, you can get Yuanbu for free if you clear the easy and medium floors of this tower. And then there's the 3rd floor, which is the Endgame. So starting off with the easy mode, we have the Residence Tower where you can just clear the stage with just one character. You can actually clear everything with Rover. This could be all Rover. This thing could be all Rover with the MC is very good, but I cleared it with these guys because it's very easy. In my older videos, I cleared it with Rover, but pretty much in this mode, you go through certain stages. There's buffs and debuffs in each stage, and there's monsters you kill. You don't need a full team even in the end game mode. So this is the medium mode. To collect the free event character, you have to clear the medium mode, and then once we get to the end game mode, this end game mode actually rotates because in the previous beta, this wind element or arrow element, was actually fusion. So it seems like it does rotate. The boss still stays the same though, but the interference buff rotates. And then we have the middle one. This used to be Electro, but now it's all types of damage bonus. So I made a video guide on this. You could solo. You could also fight this level 100 boss with one character. You know, if you're decently geared enough or put a lot of practice in. Same thing. You can clear all of these endgame zones with just one character each, but you could go with a full party to make it easier. This is also I forgot what this one was. I think this was Arrow, but now it's Electro. So the endgame mode of the tower rotates, and when you clear this mode and collect all the stars, you get a bunch of rewards. So let's go back to the middle one. I could collect my rewards here. You get a bunch of astrites used to obtain your characters, more level up materials for your stuff, and then you get these Doritos. These blue Doritos are used to an exchange shop. So once again, leveling up materials for everything. You have shell credits. Premium tuners are for your echoes, not really too important right now. And then you have the phantom skin for your gorilla monkey boss, another skin. So that quickly sums up this mode. Every time you go in a stage, you consume, what do you call it? You consume vigor. So let's say if I was to enter the stage and clear it with like Danjin, it would subtract her vigor to 5. And then that means I could only use Danjin in the next stage for 5. Once my Danjin has 0 vigor, I won't be able to use Danjin to clear any on the left or right side of these dungeons. So that's a little brief explanation of that mode. So let's move on to the next event. We have the Rising Star. So Rising Star is just a trial mode where you can try out characters. It'll actually teach you how to play each one. Not exactly how to play, but sometimes there's hidden mechanics certain characters has that you might need to check out. And we have the Rising Star for Yinlin. This is the next banner. This banner will not be available on release, so please, if you want to save for your Yinlin, you could go for it. I think Jian is actually a good banner because Jian has Danjin, and this character can beat all of the endgame alone. If she doesn't get nerfed, but I don't think they'll nerf her too much. I'll probably level her up on release. And then we have Daybreak at last. This is Jian's story quest. So all the limited characters have their own specific story quest. And then now we have a new mode, Alloy Smelt. Alloy Smelt is more of like the one PGR mode Warzone. So let's go quickly teleport to this area so I can explain what this mode is. So in this mode, you clear a stage. You can select a point multiplier. So let's say you're pretty good and you want to challenge it the hardest difficulty. You enter that stage. You kill as many monsters as you can within like a 2 to 3 minute time limit. And the more that you kill, the more points you will get. And then use those points to buy more astrites, which is a lot of. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of rolls for this release, guys, but it's good. But I think the better part of this thing is not the astrites. If you want to do this event early, if you can unlock it early, you can get 5-star 3-cost echoes. So you could boost yourself again. These are the same echoes that you would normally randomly RNG from the web event. So do this when you can. Try to get 70k points. Obviously it might be a little bit harder, so you can do easy mode on all of them. I'm gonna click over each one if you want to pause and look at what events does. Starting from the top: Scorching, Rapido, Striking, Intimidating, Deafening, Furious, Ethereal, Everlasting. So you can just pause and see which the inbreed stuff there, because we're trying to zoom in this event video. I don't want to yap for like 20 minutes. So that's a new event that you can experience on release or whenever they want to actually add it. Hopefully on release, right? Because we're getting lots of content here, guys. We're getting so much content. It's so crazy. And then we have Second Coming of Solaris. This is like a mini event. This is like side quests. So you technically go to town, and there's a desk lady here named Maki. it's in Jinzo over here, and she'll give you like random side quests that you can do to just, you know, have fun exploring the world. This is the girl. You talk to her, and she'll give you you know, oh, you could also ask about your exploration progress if you're wondering like how much of the zone you have explored. Oops, sorry. And then you can talk to her, and she'll give you like a random those specific blue quests that you can do. So this is like a side story thing. It's just a random event. Oh, speaking of, if you're ever like wondering, oh hey, you can also press M, and then the bottom right here, you can check your exploration progress. If you're ever wondering like, oh man, I'm like 99% in this area. What am I missing? Am I missing a bobfly or supply chest or a casket? But this is how you find out what you're missing, so you don't end up like looking for treasure chests when you've already collected all the treasure chests in that area. So let's go back to the event page. Next we have, oh yeah, so to sum it up, this is just seven like mini events or quests that you can do, and the rewards are more astrites. So should you do it if you're free to play? Definitely. These are so much good rewards. They all add up. All these events add up. So Overdash Club is a parkour event. You pretty much do time attack challenges, and the higher you score, the better you do in each track or course, you will get the rewards. This may not all unlock at once, because from what I remember in the beta, they unlocked like every 3 days or 4 days, or was it 1 day? But yeah, it might be time gated daily. So it's just parkour. It's pretty fun. It doesn't get too hard. It's very doable. Next we have intensive training. So intensive training is it's not actually like I don't know if it's gonna be, it's a limited time event, but pretty much in this mode is you can do it 3 times a day and get double the drops of either player XP, used to level up your resonators, not player XP, or materials to level up your weapon, or money. So depending on which one you're short on, you should probably get it. Like let's say you ran out of weapon materials, you should do double the drops on the weapon materials, and there's only 3 times a day, so make sure you're doing it. And next up we have the union level. So union level is like world level, right? So you get a bunch of rolls. Holy moly, you get 30, 35, 40, and then the best part about this game is you actually get a 5-star select weapon. My choice would probably be the one-hand sword. One-hand sword, super good. I love the one-hand sword. You can use it on so many characters, especially if you're free to play, you're leveling up the MC, get the one-hand sword. So yeah, that's one of the cool things about this game. They give you stuff. So if you want to see your union level or what level your world level is, press C. I'm sorry. If you want to see, press escape, and then you can see it over here. C brings up character. What am I doing? Yapping. Okay. So here's your union level. Oh, they also changed it so that when you co-op in this game, you can no longer co-op with like someone above your level. That's crazy. You used to be able to do it, but they changed it. Hopefully they changed it back in the previous version. So lastly, on the bottom one, we have a summarize of all the upcoming events or current events. So we have the free 5-star weapon, the free Sanhua from login. We have Yuwonbu from the Endgame Tower event, and then if you do the missions, you get a free 5-star Chasm Guardian, and then we have the free single roll from like the store bundle stuff. Pretty much a lot of events to do. There's another event that they don't show you, and these are called the hologram events. So this is unlocked at level 27. So if you once you get to level 27, you could unlock and do hologram boss challenges. This is more towards like the harder versions. If you want a challenge, if you want a mold, and like the first 4 levels is pretty forgiving for a new player, but once you start hitting like challenge 6 and 7, it might get a little bit hard and sweaty. So this mode is, there's no special mechanism for the lower level ones, but once you get level 5, bosses will get special effects and debuffs for you and all that stuff. And then when you will obtain more rewards, such as this one is good. So I think it's best to try to clear this early, because you also do get like gold echoes for it. And then you also get a training shop. This is where you use all your purple Doritos from the hologram challenges. So you get 3 standard banner rolls, you get some tuners, you get a level up XP for your characters, and then there's 2 shiny echoes or phantom skins in here that you can buy. These are all field bosses, by the way. All of the echo skins that you could buy are for field bosses. All right, so that should sum up everything, all of the events, I believe. There's a lot of things to do, there's a lot to explore, and then there's like field bosses. Oh, there's also weekly bosses that you should do whenever, or I don't know when the weekly resets in this game. Maybe it doesn't say, but make sure you do your 3 weekly attempts on your weekly. So you have the turtle boss here, all the way located on the left side of the screen, and then you have this weekly boss here. And it seems like the entry is shared between all of them, so don't go collecting 3 in here. It's like, oh, I entered this boss, I used all my 3 entries on the big turtle boss, now I can't collect this material I need for this boss. There might be another boss, but I'm not allowed to disclose that yet. But you guys will see that boss on release. Don't worry. And then you have lots of field bosses everywhere. And this running icon is the parkour event. And yeah, that should be it. I believe I covered everything. Oh my gosh, I feel like this video is gonna be long, but you know, if you stuck around to the end, I really appreciate your time. I hope you like the videos, share, subscribe, and follow me. I'm probably gonna be streaming when this video goes live, because I'm gonna go crazy streaming. But hey, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is your brother Steparu, out.